WMAL, making sense of the news. Live from the Home Paramount Pest Control Studios. Home Paramount, the leader in pest control since 1939.
Roma, have I been mispronouncing your last name all these years? I put the emphasis on the second syllable in your last name. Is it Daravi or is it Daravi?
You're not wrong either way. So
Okay.
It's Daravi.
That's what I thought. Okay.
If you were to say Daravi, that would actually be like the Farsi, the
Okay.
Persian way.
Well, our
it.
guest is Roma Daravi. She is the spokeswoman and vice president of public relations for the Kennedy Center. Listen, you were the one guest that I wanted to make sure I was going to have on today because I can't tell you how thrilled I was when I found out you were going to be going to work for the Kennedy Center. I mean, as I say to people who get nervous about changes, when folks I trust and have a great deal of respect for get appointed to these jobs, it gives me great pause. And I'm someone who I love music. I love musical theater. I hate ideology when it intrudes into all of this. And so the fact that you're over there really gives me great hope. Let's start, before we talk about what you guys are doing today for Independence Day over there, let's talk about what's going on, the programmatic changes. What can we expect, and how can I come out and see what's going on? I was invited to one of the Les Mis performances, and I couldn't go. But what all is going on with the Kennedy Center these days?
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, we're really excited to be entering the institution. Me personally, I'm just so blessed to be there. But really what you can expect from the Kennedy Center moving forward is programming that everybody wants to see. And you will hear from us on WMAL because we are now talking to WMAL.
Wow.
I mean, that is in and of itself a shift. So we're here. We're reaching out to everybody in the community. People on all sides of the aisle are welcome at the Kennedy Center. And the programming is just going to get better and better. We already have, as you mentioned, Les Mis on our stage. Last week we had the Dolly Parton Symphony, My Song in Threads. That was absolutely unbelievable. Next week we have Sesame Street, the musical, coming. And you're just going to see more and more family-friendly programming, more faith-based programming. And of course, as we enter the next year, you're going to see more America-based programming to celebrate America 250.
Let me tell you, I'm putting out to my colleagues at CPAC that when we're at CPAC next winter in Dallas, that we need to do a staged reading of 1776. We need to bring 1776 back to the Kennedy Center, not necessarily the one that we do at CPAC. More Sondheim. It can't go wrong. I got all kinds of ideas. They did on Broadway off-Broadway, a musical production of Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, which was just brilliant. We need to bring that to the Kennedy Center. But you guys have lots of stuff going on this weekend. You can celebrate your Independence Day with the Kennedy Center. Roma Daravi, tell us more about that.
Yes, well, a lot of people don't know, but the Kennedy Center is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to midnight.
I did not know that.
And what's different today, what's different on the 4th of July is for the first time ever, we are actually opening up our building. We are turning on the lights and the air conditioning, and people are welcome at the Kennedy Center on the 4th of July. So
wow.
There will be food and drinks available for purchase. There's going to be, the entire lawn of the Reach will be open. You can bring, your own snacks. You can bring a picnic basket. You can bring a blanket, hang out with your friends. So starting at 2 o'clock today, the doors will be open. Food and drinks will be available. And then when you get later into the evening, we're actually going to be simulcasting the National Symphony Orchestra, a Capitol Fourth concert, live from the mall onto the video wall of the Reach. So you can hang out outside of the Kennedy Center and look at what we typically use as our summer movie screening wall and actually show the live concert of the symphony right there from the Kennedy Center.
Imagine this, a federal service building actually being used to provide, things that people want on the most important, American, national holiday. I mean, this is amazing to me that it's taken this long, Roma. But that's what it's all about, isn't that's what the sea change is all about over at the Kennedy Center.
Absolutely. The leadership finds nothing more important than making sure that everyone feels welcome at the Kennedy Center. It's our number one priority. We obviously are dealing with, some really, really terrible finances that the former leadership left us in.
Right.
The total red. They left us totally in the red. I mean, $100 million operating deficit, $26 million of what we're calling fictitious funds. We just have absolutely no idea what they're talking about on their balance sheet. So there's a lot of really serious work that we're doing. But today is all about celebrating America, American independence. And, I'm really very excited to make sure that America's Cultural Center today is filled with music and joy. And, the symphony has actually, little known fact, been doing this concert on the Capitol for over 40 years.
Yeah.
And it's our symphony, right? We have this tremendous partnership at the Kennedy Center with the National Symphony Orchestra. And to have their performance all the way from the Capitol broadcast live onto the wall of the Reach. So you can sit outside, you can view this concert from the Kennedy Center's lawn, and then you just stick around for another half hour after and watch the fireworks.
Amazing.
I mean, it is going to be amazing.
Oh my goodness! Listen, I am envious. I am spouting fireworks with envy that I can't be there, Roma. But I'm thrilled for you guys. What are you most looking forward to over the next few months? What's on your bucket list to see at the Kennedy Center?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm really excited for Lindsey Sterling's concert with the National Symphony Orchestra. So she is well known in the modern world of music, but the symphony actually does these collaborative concerts with modern musicians. And so it's just a really exciting way to, if you've never experienced the symphony orchestra, to come out and experience that. And then I'll tell you what, in our new season, and of course I'm biased because I used to be a professional ballet dancer.
I do.
I cannot wait to have the ballet companies that are coming this next year. I mean, it's unbelievable what we've got up our sleeve. It's just going to be fantastic. So make sure everybody, if you're listening, you don't have plans tonight, come to the Kennedy Center. It's totally free. You don't need a ticket. You can park underneath the building.
Wow.
That's available. It's very convenient, and it is kid-friendly beyond belief. So we hope to see all of our local families and visiting families come today, and, of course, continue to come back for all of the exciting programming.
Just no swimming or wading in the reflecting pools, please. Roma, congratulations on this gig. As I said, I'm thrilled for you. I'm thrilled for all of us that you're there. Have a glorious 4th of July.
Thank you. Happy Independence Day.